Hello, I thought I'd introduce you to one of my other cars, which I haven't shown on my channel yet. I've had this for nearly a year. Well, it's been on the road for nearly a year. I've had it for a couple of years. I got it very cheap in a trade sale. Needed a lot of welding, Half the chassis was missing. That took about a year to get that all welded up. This is it. It's a 2003 Jaguar S Type R. And as you can see, it is absolutely filthy. If I get a bit closer to the paintwork, you can see just how bad it is. I haven't driven it for a while. I haven't driven it for 2 or 3 weeks. And where I live is very close to the seafront, which is never any good. I do have a garage, but it's taken up with, well, will be taken up with the MG and one of my other projects, which I will introduce at a later date. So, a couple of things. This wheel arch, you can see someone has done a very, very poor repair on that in the past. And this wheel arch here is bubbling, so I will do videos for how I'm going to rectify all of that. And if I go around the other side, you might notice I've got a wing mirror cover missing. That was the result of the damage that I've received from Storm Dennis. Very kind neighbour found that on the road, picked it up, put it on their bin for me, left a note in my window, which I initially thought was a dog poo bag, but never mind. And you won't be able to see in the video yet, it probably will do when I've finished. This wheel arch, actually you can sort of see in the video, this whole section here, all down here actually, it was pretty much from there up. Someone who used to work for me was really good with replacing panels, so I had him do that. It hasn't been finished properly. I need to do another skim of filler, sand it down, paint it in the right colour. But I say my job for today is literally just to make it look kind of shiny, get the wing mirror cover on. Might do a bit of polishing, we'll see. Well, there we go. I'm not sure if the light in here is actually any better or worse, to be honest. But it is a lot cleaner. I'm a lot happier. Well, a little bit happier. So what I'm going to do now, I'll go around the car and I'll show you a bit more detail what it's about. And stuff I want to do in the future. So obviously the first thing I want to do is give it a proper clean. You can see the water just doesn't bead on it at all. I have clay barred and polished some of the car. I've done the bonnet, the roof, I think, and the boot lid. And yeah, it's a little bit gritty, but not too bad. But I don't know if you can hear that. It's all sandpapery. Yeah, the roof's smooth, and you can hear that sort of gritty. It feels really gritty as well. That's all obviously it needs proper cleaning and polishing up. I might try and do it this week and then try and make it to Goodwood, but we'll see. See how we go. Work's pretty busy, so yeah, starting from the front. I don't know if you noticed the wheels are not standard colour. I painted them. I do not have patience. Do not have patience for bodywork at all. I am improving, which is why I'm probably going to attempt the bodywork repairs on the car. But yeah, no, when I did these, one of them turned out alright actually. I think it was probably this one, the one I curbed. That one turned out not too bad. But yeah, they need doing properly. I wasn't sure if I liked the colour, so I didn't want to spend loads of money. And finally, I didn't like the colour, so I thought I'd do it myself and then save up to have them done properly. So yeah, the wheels need doing. The bumper doesn't fit very well on either side, so that one needs doing properly. There's a big gap there. The previous owner took it to Santa Pod, used to drag race it, and I think when I got it there was a wheel arch liner missing and the under tray still missing, so I've got to deal with all of that. Yeah, so moving further back, the driver's wing mirror, you can see on the glass, has got this like self-tinting thing, and I think there's like a liquid in there, I think, and that's all worn out. The sill, I don't know if you can see, the plastic sill cover all along here, there's a bigger gap at the back than there is at the front. Same on the other side. I haven't actually fitted it properly because I didn't have the right plastic clips, so it's just held in with screws. Yeah, we've got this, like I say, it's bubbled wheel arch. It feels solid. I think it's just going to be, that's probably the worst bit there. and then there's a scratch on the back, which was my doing. Yeah, moving the car out, and I kind of clipped the wall. So that I'm probably going to attempt myself. I'm just going to make sure it's a day when I feel really patient. The boot lid. Oh, there you go. You can hear something's loose inside. That's kind of annoying. So this is the wheel arch that we did. Actually, yeah, you can kind of see in the camera. Actually, it doesn't help that it's wet, but it's a little bit ripply. It just needs finishing off. You can see it sort of there as well. It just needs finishing off. I think one more skim of filler, and it'll be fine. I think. Oh yeah, and then the other thing, I might replace this door. I don't know what someone's done here before, but there is stuff. This stuff all down in there, and I don't know if it's glue. I don't know what it is, but it is all the way up. The footwell's pretty dry, so I don't think it's leaking anything. It just doesn't look great. So I said this is the S-Type R, which is the supercharged 4.2 V8, and if you open the bonnet, you see plastic, which is all right. It works, but it doesn't really do it for me. I want to replace this. You can get a nice shiny aluminium one, take the paint off this, make it all shiny aluminium all the way in, which look really nice. There's not really too much more I can do under here. Just clean it all, I suppose. It's a fairly tidy looking engine bay, and then you've sort of got engine here and then just some bits elsewhere. So yeah, some of these clips are missing from the front plastic bit. But all in all, it's all good. Oh, another character feature. I may have tried putting LED side lights in originally, and one of them fell in. So at some point I will have to remove the headlights to try and get that out. So, the interior. Right, so other than needing a clean, I mean, I'm on about the carpet and the leather, and even there it all looks a bit, I don't know if you can see there, it's a bit dirty. So yeah, we've got fully electric seats, got heated, the seats are heated. If I put the ignition on, let's turn the music off so YouTube doesn't do some weird copyright thing. So if I press the CD button, I get that message, CD changer error. I do have a mini disc, but I haven't got any way of putting music onto a mini disc. So what I'd like to do, one of my other mods I want to do, is put an auxiliary socket. There's an adapter you can get. It is really expensive. It's about 200 quid. That means I can run iPod, USB. I think you can do SD cards as well. So that'd be good. I can listen to audiobooks off my phone, which would be really nice. Yep, I've got a sunroof that doesn't leak, which is unusual for me. Normally every car I have with a sunroof leaks really bad. Going back to the engine, actually, I didn't say, the 4.2 supercharged V8 is apparently about 400 horsepower, which is a lot. The gearbox isn't very happy about it, I think because of all the Sandspod drag racing. I have changed the fluid and filter, which helped a bit. That was about a year ago, so I'm probably going to do it again. But this time, because I think before I just used some Comet oil, which is supposed to meet the same standards. I think this time I'm going to use the proper oil from, where did I get it from before? British Parts, I think it was, online. Yeah, they do the proper Jaguar gearbox oil, which some things I've read, they've all said that actually helps a lot. So, in the back we have the protective cover for the dog, and I don't know if you can see I did have TV screens in here. I don't think they're a standard fitment, but they were draining the battery, so they've come out. I need to get some headrests without TV screens to put in it. Well, that gives you an insight to one of my other cars, my Jag. If you want to keep up to date with the progress on this, click the subscribe button, and I will catch you next week.